Boom. Hey, internets. First of all, sorry about this. I've been in the lab for days now, just kind of working on a couple different things. Content, of course, and actually real projects that I'm getting contracted to do. Have my sewing machine out, so I'm all over the place. In any case, Paul Bularon left a message on one of my videos, and he's asking, how do I make stores carry my collection? Or collections. So I have a short answer from this, but of course I want to give you guys some content so that you can have some value as to your own situation. And my short answer for this is you cannot make a retailer carry a collection. Okay, you want them to want to do it on their own basis, but the big underlying factor for that, there's two things kind of. Hype will get you in there, but sell-through is what's going to keep you there and keep wanting retail to continue to work with you, okay? And also to keep your account current as well, which is a whole nother set of videos. So this is why, if you guys are subscribed to the channel, you could almost say it with me. I'm always looking for proof of, that's right, concept. Proof of concept for your brand, just like it's any other entrepreneurial venture or any other small business. You want to make sure that that there is a need or a demand for the way you're doing your brand, executing your brand, and putting it all together. So there's room for brands to create their own name and niche and feel. Consumers are consuming, okay? Amidst a lot of the videos that I've dropped recently, where I'm looking really closely as to how fashion is being disrupted, how a lot of the traditional ways that we've done business, and I'm not talking 10 years, I'm not even talking 5 years in some scenarios. Things are getting interrupted very quickly, so you know, I'm on the pulse of that. But as things are getting disrupted, people aren't being loyal to certain brands like head to toe. They're buying pieces of several different brands because we're opened up to the whole world marketplace in terms of buying from different brands. So as that affects everything, obviously people are still spending though. So there is opportunity there. And that kind of brings me around to another point. So if you're watching this, thinking of how to get your brand into your favorite shop, I just want you to think of a scenario where you go direct to customer, and that's my main focus whenever I'm starting with especially an upstart brand. Direct to customer or B2C business is what you want to really look at, because right now wholesale is really tough, and retail, especially brick and mortar, is really having a tough time keeping customers. That's why a lot of your major retail is faltering or is gone. We can fill a cemetery with the tombstones of the places we used to shop as kids that no longer exist. As this is post-dating, literally Toys R Us, and in the future when you're watching this, if you go Google that if you don't know what that is or what that was, but Toys R Us is a huge toy retailer across the US. I remember going there as a little kid. I would always be super excited. Anyone close to my age would understand that. But they're bankrupt, so they're closing down. They're pretty much shutting everything down. So another one to add to the tombstone of retailers and brick and mortar that are trying to navigate their way or just survive. So to my small brands that are looking to get into retail, you actually might be safer with boutiques, but you know, my same strategy for getting into retail is to whittle down the list to the first tastemaker shops that you want to be in and go ahead and approach them, but really have a big focus on direct to consumer. So getting your own e-commerce site up, Shopify, whatever you use to kind of get your to communicate your product directly to the customer is something that you want to do. So Paul, my short answer is you can't make them the way retail. Now, having said that, there's millions of dollars still in retail, okay? So if that's part of your strategy, you got to make them want the product. So what that has to do with is creating proof of concept. So make your first collections and sell, sell, sell. Of course, the first couple rounds are probably selling to family, people close, but the real test is getting beyond that, you know, because you don't want your family to support you every time you do a new drop. You want people to shop because they want to buy the brand, right? And so, you know, just take a look at anything unique that has popped off. Rip and Dip has around the time this is post-dating has done really good things really fast. Antisocial Social Club, I used to reference them a lot. They're still, they came out of nowhere and they're doing really well. But there's a slew of other brands. Any brand that you love that might have taken more of a long-term approach is going to have a brand story and something that people connect with. Maybe it's just a look. Sometimes it's the logo, but really it's a look and feel in the story of the brand. So that's important to communicate to people, and that's what will get you long-term customers and retailers. Okay, so it's a 2-for-1. Hope that helps. Follow the kid on social media when you get a chance. Any other questions that you guys have, anything to think about, please drop it down below, and we can get that conversation going as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.